So I want to talk about this amazing thing that's called different things around the world. The Ojeks, the Boda Boda boys, and in some countries even Chikamotos, although they're very few. The secret ethnography and fashion surprises of the two-wheel taxis. This is Uganda, where I spend considerable amount of time because I do democracy, technology for democracy. And these taxis are the way to get around because traffic in developing countries is crazy in megacities all around the world. Boda Boda drivers, as they're called, decorate their bikes. They make beautiful art on the seats, on mufflers, on all sorts of places. In order to stand out, in order to have some fun, in order to attract customers, who knows? I don't really know. Some of them dress rather fancily. I mean, have you, the meaning of the word bling sort of takes on a whole new dimension. But let me tell you, when you are standing in front of a row of 200, 300 Boda Boda drivers and you have to pick one, that person sticks out. This is a South Sudanese Boda Boda driver who makes a political statement. First, the last country, the newest country in sub-Saharan Africa, he was for independence, and you will know it. Flowers are an extremely popular way to decorate your car, and I didn't get the end of this guy, but here are lots of flowers on the tail end as well. Unfortunately, I don't remember his name. This one is actually by, this picture is taken by a woman named Amy Fallon, who has a whole blog about Boda Boda drivers in Uganda in particular, where she lives. This guy has a penchant for hats. He wears a different hat every day. Now, this is about 100 degrees. It's very hot, and he wears a blue hat. Now, a lot of these countries don't have helmet laws. This is Rwanda, and there is a helmet law. In fact, there's not just one for the driver, but one for the passenger. And notice they're color coordinated. They also do check each other out. And this picture absolutely needs no words, because Boda Boda drivers have an amazing ability to sleep. In every position, any time of day, and in the most unlikely circumstances. So let's move on to Southeast Asia and Vietnam, where the Zeom are the main form of transportation. Taxi drivers and motorbikes, not just for hiring, are the way to get around. It's about 90% of the traffic in much of Vietnam where these pictures are taken. And there are women. East Africa, no women on bikes. Vietnam, lots of women. Lots of women. In fact, there's a company in Hanoi that has only women drivers, only women Zeoms geared towards tourists. But if you'd like a Zeom, which means hug your driver, you can do that. Now here's the fashion part. Notice the Burberry, right? And notice the way the helmet is carried like a purse. It is beautiful. The bike is a fashion accoutrement for the up-and-coming, aspiring Vietnamese entrepreneur. Now, most of these obviously are working vehicles, right? They transport things from one part of town to the other. And this is not the biggest one I saw. Imagine 3 times the size of cargo like this. You'll see it in Vietnam. Now, here's a different form of flower transport. It's not for decoration. It's actually a guy who's at the wholesale market transporting the flowers to a local market. It is still beautiful, though. It's a way of decoration, if you think about it. Now, this one I would love. Transport taking the whole, this is a multimedia bike. Right? It's like you have your satellite dish, you have your TV, and yes, the guy was texting as he was driving. I don't believe it. This is one Zeom I would not hire. Let's just say. Back to East Africa, where actually there was another guy right behind us who had 4 bags. 4. So, high rollers all around. This is significant cargo. Now in Indonesia, the fashion accessory is not just the colorful bike, but the roof. And the roofs are super important because there is rainy season a lot. And let me tell you, when you ride around with one of those, with the roof, it is the way to go. Let's move to the other side, to the Latin American region. This is Antigua, Guatemala. And notice the very, well, let's say, neutral way Domino's Pizza get exchanged for a different pizza box the next day. And there we are, the Chica Motos, a bank employee who runs around on her bike, whipping around. It is the way of transportation in much of Guatemala. And so, as you travel the world, do take those taxis. These are two lovely women on a Saturday night out about town. Take these drivers, pay them handsomely because they make very, very low wages. Hug your Zeum and drive away, and please give it up for the Boda Boda